Shakespeare, you've done it again. Hi, my name's Griffin W. Foster, and I'm here to share the teachings of Dale Carnegie in his award-winning book, How to Win Friends and Influence People. A classic self-improvement book with over 30 million copies sold. Excuse me. What? We're not doing Dale Carnegie. We're doing Cale Darnegie. That can't be right. That's got to be a typo. That's this guy's real name, Cale. Shakespeare, you've done it again. Hi, my name's Griffin W. Foster, and I'm here to share the teachings of Cale Darnegie in his award-losing book, How to Lose Friends and Alienate People, an unheard-of self-destruction book with 12 more copies returned than were originally purchased. Our best guess is that they were stolen and quickly found to be worthless. Over the course of 24 chapters, Darnegie teaches how to push everyone in your life away and quickly become the least popular person in your social circle. In this video, we'll go over 4 key concepts from that book. Let's dive in with the first. First, it is key to utilize negative reinforcement in those around you. So try and remind people of their greatest failures on a regular basis, the kind of stuff that keeps them up at night while they're trying to sleep. That is the kind of high-caliber shame that will get you the results that you want. Also, try and complain and mildly insult people on a regular basis, just to remind them how inadequate they are. Remember, if they don't know everything or can't do everything, make sure they feel bad about it. This one is extremely important. You must make absolutely sure to talk a lot about yourself. Remember, you are the center of the universe and the greatest human being to have ever lived. When people ask, "You think you're better than me?" the correct answer must always be, "Yes, I do think I'm better than you." So talk a lot about your personal achievements whenever it comes up, or even when it doesn't come up. Like if you played the big part in the school musical, or if you, wrote a book. That is the kind of thing you should never shut up about. Or if you, won the school election for president, because you knew from the age that you were 10 years old that that's what you wanted to do when you grew up. So you tried first thing in high school, but they said no. They said you were too young, you were too inexperienced, but you came back the next year and they said no, you can't run for president, even though you're already in the student council. But you weren't satisfied with that, so you went to the top man, to the principal of the school. They say the only way to win an argument is to not have one. Wrong. You win arguments by making it exquisitely clear to your opponent just how incorrect and stupid they are. Because so long as they disagree with you, they are wrong, and that foolishness must not go unpunished. Even when it feels like you might be in the wrong, you can't let them see it. That is how you lose. And if it turns into a screaming match, all the more opportunity to vocalize just how right you are. And don't try the whole seeing it from their point of view thing. That is for suckers and losers. A person's name is always their favorite word. It speaks directly to their ego and embodies their spirit in a few sweet syllables. Therefore, never use people's names. It is a superb way of conveying just how unimportant they are to you. And let's be honest, you're not actually going to remember their names. And what's the alternative? Write them down. That's a complete waste of your time. So use vague identifying words like you, buddy, this guy, or just basic pronouns like man, woman, boy, girl. It's all the same. And if you feel like you should use a person's name, it only matters to get the first letter right. If you have a friend named Jacob, then you can call them Jasper, Johnny, Jefferson, or just something that starts with J, like J-Man, J-Dog, Mr. J. Make it your own, but don't use their actual name. You don't want them getting too comfortable. Well, That's everything. You should now know how to focus on failure, bolster your own greatness, always win arguments, and what to call people to minimize their importance. This has been K.L. Darngeese, How to Lose Friends and Influence People, and I've been Griffin W. Foster. Check back in next week for The Art of Losing War by Sun Tzu's cousin, and The OK Gatsby by N. Fitzgerald. Now, if you excuse me, I have to get back to my book. And I strode right into that office, and I said, I will fight for the rights of all students, regardless of grade, regardless of performance. That's... Stop. Let that be the choice of the students. Not yours, not mine. Them. So I sat back in my chair and I pondered this issue. You know who we need? Yes. I knew I could not give up then, because it is only when you've given up that you've truly lost. I heard nothing. I stood in front of that crowd and I said, follow me and we will build a better school together. And that was when I really, you know what, actually, we need some background here. Let's go back a few years. And as I read those words on that phone, I knew I'd reached my destiny. Did you get all that?